All right, we good? We good, baby. These damn blue-collar tweakers are beloved in this town. Yay. No, that's not the right title. You motherfuckers, it's not the right title. You son of a bitch. Damn, bitch, it's not the right title. Let me fix this up. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can fix this here title. Because that's not what I puts in. All right, scheduled event. All right, damn these. Yep, here we go. All right, so that part is correct. All right, let's edit this. All right, copy, paste, copy, all right, copy, and paste. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's okay. Yay! Super sweet, yay! I think I changed the title. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Grease? What's up, man? I tried to set up a stream like beforehand, but it didn't save the title, and it kept the title from the last time around, so I had to do some things to switch that up. So I did a whole fresh install. Only, let me type this out. Only vanilla things have been downloaded in the sim. No third party anythings have infiltrated the vanilla base. So we'll see. I want to try the 787 flight again and see if now that I did a whole fresh reinstall of everything, maybe now everything will work out okay. But yeah, if you look at my content manager now, it took all day yesterday for this shit to download. All day. Like, I kept it on downloading while I was working. So I don't. Yes, Grease, before you try anything. I mean, I've already flown a couple of times, but look, let me see. What you? Someone told me Microsoft added New Zealand livery to the A310. It might be. I'll have to see. Okay, so you can see here. This is all the. I'll check it out in a second. I'm just showing you. Like I didn't this is all the stuff that's not installed. 4 simmers, 2 pilot. I didn't download this Microsoft thing, but realistic lights, liveries, all that shit is still here. So, all right, yeah, let me look at the A310. I don't know. I tried flying the DC-3 again to see if a new install would fix the autopilot, but it didn't. So, all right, A310. Let's go back. Oh, hang on. I got you. Hang on. Yeah, I forgot to switch transition it. Give me a second. All right, give it a couple of seconds. It'll be all right. All right, A310. That's what we got here. Liveries. No, I don't see a. No, there's no New Zealand. There's no vanilla New Zealand. There we go. What's up? Yeah, I watched that Vladimir Putin, Tucker Carlson interview. Man, that shit was pretty good. That was pretty good TV. All right, I didn't see any New Zealand. So if it's out, maybe it just hasn't made its way to the Xbox yet. All right, let's go Dreamliner. Let's well, we did the green one last time. Let's do the blue one this time. All right, we still got Yo Mama. Let's put on heavy. All right, let's go to, what is it, CYYZ? All right, depart. I'm gonna do it from an actual gate this time. Now that everything's a fresh install, I want to try it like really try it. No, come on, bitch. Let's go. Medium, medium, medium. Where's heavy at? I just saw it. There we go. Heavy 2, and yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be out on the A310 later on. Maybe it was easier for them to make it for the A320 since the A320 is still flying. I don't know. Shouldn't be that difficult though to make it. I mean, like the A3, like most of these airplanes look almost the same. Like these new airplanes, you know, they all got wings in the middle. They all got, you know, engines on the wings. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize that there's 2 streams. Well, welcome to the good stream, I guess. I don't know how much you heard, but I completely deleted the flight simulator, and I re-uploaded everything yesterday. But I did not download any third-party anythings. They have not made their way into this. So only thing that's made its way in is just stuff from Microsoft, except for some of the airplanes that I bought. So yeah, I mean, you know, so the most of the interview was pretty good. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of like the history of Russia, but for the most part, everything was cool. Gave some context to the reasoning why he's in there. You know, going through the Ukraine. Oh, hang on, let me turn off those the little boxes underneath that are. I was flying a DC-3 earlier, and I wanted those descriptions on underneath. So give me a second. Let me let me get situated here. General. That's right. All Russians like comrades, and they like vodka. That's true. It's like Russian is to comrade as American is to Budweiser. All right, let's turn both of those on. Let that get working. Let's find out what gate they want us taken off on.
Ground Mike Alpha Heavy with Golf request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Yeah, it's true.
Mike Alpha Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 24 via taxiway Delta Romeo Delta Victor Charlie Delta 7. Contact Delta.
Can we choose a different runway? Please. There we go, 23. There we go. All right, let's come over here and fix all this stuff. Yeah, I want to try it completely tonight, so I'm trying it from the very, like, instead of starting at the runway this time, I want to start from scratch. I mean, it was good enough for one of the planes to not lose their screens. The screens always go out, and I was able to fly it from Sedona, Arizona, to, like, pretty far into California before I turned it off. So, and that plane always lost the screens. So I'm been pretty happy so far. So, all right, that's good. Let's go to init. Index. Let's bring over our weights. Yeah, so far no stutters. I probably just jinxed it. It will probably start happening now. It'll probably start happening right away now that I said something. But yeah, I noticed that the other day, yesterday when I was doing a test flight, that things were running a little smoother since I haven't done anything with third-party apps. Oh, that's great. An Airbus Beluga. Wow. That's like a unicorn, man. That's like seeing a unicorn. All right, runway 23. And cool, man. I hope so, dude, because it's so frustrating. Like, I don't know how it runs for you guys, but it's so frustrating, like, every time I turn it on to not know, like, what's going to happen. Like, I've never felt that kind of... I've been playing video games 40 years, almost 40 years, and I can't remember a time where, like, I've been hesitant to play a game because of the performance. Like, I've never experienced this level of, like, I guess, anxiety or just non-enjoyment. Like, it just is not fun most of the time because I have no idea what's going to happen. So, all right, let's put in our arrival. So we have windy 2. But that'd be great if that update comes out and fixes a lot of stuff. That'd be awesome. All right, windy 2. Come on, bitch. All right. Flint, Michigan, and we're doing 27C. And Vogler. All right, execute that. Let's go to legs. Let's get rid of these vectors here. Execute, and let's go to this page here and get rid of... Where did it go? Where did it go? Here's the vectors. Let's get rid of those vectors. Sir. All right. All right, VNAV, we got 40,000 feet. All right, let's put in our climb forecast. We are almost ready to back up. I like it. All right, let's load that up. Let's go back to climb. Let's go to our descent page. And let's bring in our forecast for our descent. Let's load that up. There we go. All right, very good. So, why isn't this showing any? That's very strange. It is not showing any data. Huh. All right, well, whatever. Yeah, Caravel, yeah. I can't wait to see some of these planes come out, man. It's going to be awesome. That Caravel's a really cool looking plane. All right, that's armed. Let's turn these on. Let's turn this on. Let's turn the APU on. All right, let's put these on auto. Let's put the sign on. Let's put our nav lights on. That is so weird that this hasn't brought in any kind of... Maybe that's the reason. All right, zero fuel weight is 164.6. Yeah, it would be nice if they had a marketplace like the like the train simulator. You know, if they had that, like the flight simulator, man, things would run awesome. All right, this is 31. You know, because that Dovetail, I think, is the name of the company that runs the train simulator. Like Dovetail puts out everything. Everything's got to run through them. And if it's not up to Dovetail's standards, then it doesn't come out. All right, takeoff weight is 178.6. All right, wind is 220 at 11. Oops, got the slash the wrong way. Okay, go ahead, man. Let's hear it, Frank. Let's hear some stories about the Teletubbies. It's a random conversation to bring up, by the way, but it's cool. Go ahead and do your thing. That's just like, when I woke up this morning, I wasn't expecting to hear about the Teletubbies, but it's all good. All right, we got that. Condition is dry. Yeah, I think so. I think I remember that. All right, calculate. Send output to FMC. All right, let's accept this. Maybe that's where that eat the baby thing came from. Yeah, that's some dark shit if that's for real, man. I don't know if that's for real or not, but that's some dark shit, man. Never heard about that before. Those stories have kept me up at night. Both stories. Teletubbies and and the third party mods. That story sometimes is a bit more scary, but yeah, they're both pretty scary. All right, why am I not getting the A-OK? All right, takeoff. No, it's not that. All right, reserves, cost index, zero fuel weight, thrust limiters. Oh, that's because I don't have this in. Now we're okay. All right, very good. Let's go to legs now. All right, there we go. Now our legs has some info showing. Very good. All right, bitch. Let's back up in this motherfucker. Let's back up in this bitch. And we can put on our everything. All right, let's what am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, we gotta back up. Gotta back this bitch up. I don't know which way to turn though, that's the thing. All right, ground services. Request pushback. I think it's gonna be steered to the left. I think that's what it is. I don't think I have any fuel in the center. Nope. Kind of like the green better on this one, on this plane. Usually the blue looks pretty good on planes, so I kind of like the green better. Yeah, man, those third-party mods are enough to give you nightmares. That's true. That one's one of the worst stories of all, to be honest. That he claims to know all this shit about flight simulators, but he doesn't know how to turn a plane. That's very true, Frank. There once was a boy from Maryland who thought he could fly a plane. but every time he went to turn it, it went the other way. All right, stop. All right, that engine's starting. I tell you, if I lose screens tonight, I think I might just give up on some of these planes until the next until the next update comes out. All right, oil pressure's alive, so we can turn that on. TCAS is still off, I know. I'm kind of optimistic though, because the Vision jet that I flew yesterday, pretty much, I mean, like the screen stayed on the whole time, and that plane, the screens never stayed on. And that was after I, did the fresh install. So we'll see what happens. All right, packs are on. Everything is good. Wing anti-ice off. All right, let's put all this on auto. And what are we doing? Flaps 5, so let's go down to 5. And let's put this on RTO. And let's put on the flight directors. And let's do one thing down here. Let's click on menu. Let's click on data. And let's get rid of the 2 VORs. All right, let's see here. Stabilizer, we need to get the stabilizer up. So let's adjust that. Not a bad idea. May have to try that one day. Might have to try that one day, just fly over New York and see what happens. All right, let's go taxi to the gate. All right, brakes off. Yep, brakes off. I really hope when the new simulator comes out that the planes on the ground here, I really hope that the actual like jetliners, they give them real liveries. Like here, I'd expect to see like Air Canada or Emirates, Delta, American, WestJet maybe. Yeah, man, I played a train simulator last night. That was fun. Played some Lies of P. No, man. I don't equate the two. I mean, it's 9/11-ish, but, you know. It's not like you crashed on purpose. And it's just a simulator. It's not like you crashed a real plane. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I was reading a story the other day how Xbox is thinking about getting out of the console business and not having consoles anymore. I don't really know how I feel about that. If I could stream their Game Pass games on a PlayStation 5, I think that would be awesome. I don't know if that could ever happen. I already tried streaming Game Pass from Xbox on the PlayStation 4. That didn't work out too well, but maybe it'll work on the PlayStation 5. I have a hard time believing that Xbox would get out of the console business, but who knows? Maybe it's true. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I never. I mean, I had an Xbox many years ago, but like up until I wanted to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, I never thought about getting an Xbox. I only got the Xbox for this simulator. Yeah, that'd be cool. I know Nvidia's got this technology that you can like mirror whatever you're playing onto like a regular TV. So maybe I don't know. I just I don't care if the games are downloaded or if they're from a cloud. I just want to be able to play games and not have major issues. Like I have now. So we'll see what happens. Runway 23 doesn't say what the heading is. I don't really feel like looking it up either. It's probably like 230, I would think. So my godfather lives out in Vegas. He's like in his mid 60s, I think, something like that. He went to the doctor just to get like just preventative, just to kind of look at things. You know, they gave him one of those stress tests where he has to run on a treadmill, and they did a scan, you know, of his chest and all that. Turns out five of his arteries are almost completely blocked. It just by sheer miracle, he went to get everything checked out, and they wound up keeping him and admitting him right to the hospital, and he's going in for surgery on Monday or Tuesday. I mean, it's crazy sometimes how life works out, you know, where like you feel perfectly fine, everything's okay. You go in for a routine checkup and they're like, hey man, you got to stay, you know, like you have 5 arteries that are completely blocked up. Yeah, that's how a lot of people die, bro. You know, it just kind of happens all of a sudden. Yep. Yeah, it's happened to quite a few people in my family too. It's for sure. But yeah, I've been a PlayStation guy pretty much my whole life, man. I just like I said, the only reason I got this Xbox was because of the flight simulator. That would be absolutely crazy that if the third-party mods, if they really were the culprit of issues. You know, like it's crazy how a mod for a different airplane would fuck up this airplane. Like that's mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. All right, let's put on our landing lights, our strobe light, maxi off, and I'll turn the APU off once we get up in the air. Forza is another game I like a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, thankfully they kept my cousin, you know, the Godfather, because you know, I don't know how they release people when they're in that condition. That's crazy that they released your grandmother when she had, you know, all her valves blocked up. Yeah, the first time I ever played Forza was like maybe 4 months ago, when they released the new Forza on the Game Pass, and I tried it, and I was instantly hooked right in, man. That game is awesome. Now I tried playing Forza 5, I think it was, the one where like you come in on the back of like this C-130 or whatever, and they like airdrop you into like the Mexican Riviera. I just couldn't get that game. I just couldn't get down with. I tried so hard to play that game. I just couldn't do it. Wow, that's crazy. 24. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. All right, let's stop here because we don't have clearance for takeoff. Yeah, it's crazy how something far away affects something here. Yep, I hear you. It's crazy how that shit goes sometimes. Sometimes you catch things early enough, sometimes you don't. It's absolutely crazy. All right, let's put on what is the V2 speed? 144. God, that's low. I usually do 15 over. All right, let's set that. Let's set LNAV, VNAV. Oh, that's not a bad thing to go get checked every year, especially as you get older. I need to start doing that now that I'll be 46 in a couple of weeks. I need to start doing that now, like with my prostate and things like that, like adult shit, which I don't feel like doing, but I have to. I hope it's not PMDG. That would really suck. Checklist incomplete. I know, buddy. I don't mind a couple of stutters here and there. That's no big deal to me. But when the game completely crashes, that's a whole different story. Whoa, what the fuck? All right, we need to
Tower Hill Mike Alpha heavy frequency change. Hill Mike Alpha heavy is type Boeing B78X 2 miles west of Toronto 3,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Hill Mike Alpha heavy approach. Squawk 3214. Squawk 3214 Hill Mike Alpha heavy.
all right, LNAV's good. It might be. Now, I really hope that it's not PMDG that's the issue. That would really suck. Never know, though. Could be. I mean, I expect a little stutter with the settings that I have on, but you know, like with the photogrammetry and things like that. But all right, let's turn off the APU. Yo, mama, whoa, Chooser, I haven't seen you in a long time. What's up, dude? How things out in, was it, I think Indonesia, right? Yeah, you gotta watch out. Frank might be a mole implanted by the CIA to make sure everything's legit on this stream. Since we were talking about Putin the other day. You know, they don't like that. Oh, we got Putin sympathizers. Because they said they wanted to listen to the to the interview. What 737 model are you talking about, my dude? Don't they have them all approved? I think even the one that keeps on like crashing, I think even that one's approved.
128.275 Mike Alpha Mike Alpha Heavy. Toronto Center Mike Alpha Mike Alpha Heavy 16,200 feet.
They need to approve third-party mods not being able to be downloaded unless Microsoft says okay. Well, I don't see what 737 you're talking about. All right, Chooser. I'll see you in a couple of months. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Biden, man, that guy is done for, bro. His brain was shot before he even moved into the Oval Office. All right, let me do this before I get asked to do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Was it number 11, I think? Yeah, I think that's the reason he stopped by, to let us know the 737 must be approved. I don't know what 737 he's talking about, though. I really don't. I mean, I don't really care either. Like, okay, man. So it should be approved. Great. How does it help me play this game? I don't know what 737 he's talking about. Sorry, I haven't checked out your stream in 2 months, but I just want to stop by and let you know that 737, yeah, that thing should be approved. Yeah, man, it's a Diet Mountain Dew, yeah. I pour it in this little cup during the day. That way, that way it doesn't make me feel like I'm drinking a whole bottle. Like if I spread it out throughout the day and put it in this cup, it makes me think I'm not drinking a whole bottle instead of like just drinking out of the bottle. Yeah, but I don't get the set. Maybe, yeah, the big gulp, man. I don't know. I'm not looking at YouTube right now, so I don't know what he's talking about with the 737. But yeah, I fly in a path of landings for BWI Airport. Gets very noisy some days. Sure thing. Drop some knowledge on us, like we had some knowledge dropped on us last night, or 2 nights ago, actually. Go ahead, Frank. Drop some knowledge. Okay. Okay. I got you. 2 cams, 1 cup. Got it. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm a little confused at this point, but continue. Go ahead. So you say fill 1 cup with water, and then another one's empty. But then you put them both in front of the camera. Small cup, then a big cup, then fill the small one. So they both have water in it. So yeah, I'm good, my dude. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I don't understand what you're getting at, Frank, because both cups are going to have water in it. And both cups are going to have, like, it doesn't make sense. You say fill 1 cup up with water, which means you have to fill the big cup up first. Because then you say put them both down, then then fill the small cup up. But when you look at it, it's just going to look like 1 cup of water. Yeah, I get it, man. It's going to look like 1 cup of water. Yeah, we have insurance in this area too for yeah, it is crazy. Yep. Yeah, we have insurance over here too for aircraft because we're in direct like we have tons of airplanes that fly right over my development for a certain landing pattern. This development I live at now, and then my previous one, we had they're within the same landing pattern. Just where I live was a few miles down the road. But yeah, it's crazy. Those planes would fly maybe like 3,000 feet over my house, 2,000 feet over my house. Here, they're probably closer to 5,000 feet, but still loud. Sometimes it still sounds like they're going to be crashing into the house. Gotcha, you didn't pick up your Plymouth Freer yet? Oh, you know, I think I left the rolling cash on too, Grease. I think that was something else that you kind of talked me into, but I think I still had that turned on. So maybe that's helping too. Oh, that's cool, man. Congratulations on the car. Yeah, that's some good shit. All right, so this is Lake Huron. We're getting ready to cross. And then the other lake is going to be Lake Michigan. I can't believe it's my 3rd time doing this flight in like 3 days or 4 days. I want to land this damn plane with the screens on. Things are a lot smoother now, though. I don't know. Maybe there was something with those third-party mods. You know, like how they have those cookies. You know, like certain bits and pieces of the data just stays behind. Maybe for memory reasons. Maybe that's something that, like with these third-party mods, like when you download them, maybe a little bit of it, even if you erase it, maybe a little bit of it stays behind. You know? Nice. I'll probably be high eating pizza and going out and driving my new Fury. My old new Fury. Well, Plymouth Fury, I think that's from the 70s. I think. I don't know for sure, but I think that car's from the 70s. Oh yeah, I think Greece wants to know how old you're going to be tomorrow. Since you were 37 one day and then 32 another day. Yeah, but like June of what year? You know, because one day you were 37, another day you were 32. So, I think Greece just wants to know. Yeah, I'm thinking of the. Oh, okay, that's cool from the 50s. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking of the one from the 70s. Wow, you got one from the 50s. That's pretty cool. I don't know why Greece is so hung up on your age. I think he's just. I think he wants to make sure you're not like a CIA mole. I think he just wants to make sure that you're not out here ratting on people. Greece gonna get that zombie knock on his door in about 20 minutes, since it's like 4 in the morning there now. He's gonna get that witch and zombie knock on his door. Like, probably Joe Biden knocking on his door trying to sniff him. But hide your kids when Biden's around. He gonna sniff the shit out of them. He gonna sniff them like fucking like a glue stick. I can't pronounce that word, man. I thought I knew the English language pretty well. But what's up, something aviation? I'm not sure what's going to happen at the same time, but it might happen at the same time. Just depends on what that something is. But if you wanted it to happen at the same time, we will try our best to make it happen at the same time. Yeah, Greece. Okay, Frank might raid your house with that Plymouth Fury he's got. He got that waterproof package on. He's going to glide right on over to Greece. He's going to break out his Wi-Fi scanner, and he's going to find a house with the slowest Wi-Fi. 0.03 megabytes per second download speed. That must be Frank's house. Right, wait, what age am I again? Am I 32 or 37? What am I? You're going to make Grease's head explode. Not only he's going to be looking at his door, waiting for somebody to knock on it now, and he don't know how old you are, if you got a car from the 50s or the 70s. All right, let's put this on altitude hold. Yep, the brownie and the joint, that's right. All right, we are at the top of our altitude. Let's make sure we're in cruise mode. Hey man, if it's legal, do your thing. Especially if you're a cop. I haven't met too many cops that smoke joints, but you know, it's all good. If it's legal, do your thing. All right, we got 350 until our descent, so let's go a little faster. Just for a minute or two until we get up to Hoge here, or hockey, I guess. Is that hockey or Hoge?
4.375 fuel Mike Alpha Heavy.
Oh, we got tag him. I completely missed that.
Mike Alpha Heavy flight level 400.
Yeah, say, fucking police officer smoking 5 joints a day.
127.7 fuel Mike Alpha Heavy.
All right, let me slow down a little bit.
Mike Alpha Heavy flight level 400.
Yeah, yeah, the minimums aren't that bad for this simulator. If you're running on a computer, that's for sure. I'm playing on an Xbox, so I don't know, you know. Yeah, I know the Wolf of Wall Street. Like in Jordan Belfort. But yeah, if I had a computer, I definitely wouldn't want the minimum. I'd want, you know, high-end graphic card, you know, a lot of RAM. Like I don't want it to be just getting by. I don't want the settings and graphics to just get by. I want to have something that's like top notch, so it's like it runs ultra smooth, and I can run it on like ultra realistic, everything. Maybe one day I'll grow up and be able to do that. Yeah, man, that would be ideal. I think that's what it means. Are you calling the Wolf of Wall Street, Frank? Are you trying to tell us that you're friends with him? Yeah. What about when he falls out of the helicopter? But yeah, the Ferrari incident was pretty good. Yeah. I wonder how close to like real life that some of that movie was with what really happened. Yeah, I would love to have a PC, a high-end PC. I've never been able. Well, I shouldn't say never. I was able to afford one a few years back. It just back then when I could afford it, it wasn't something that was important to me. Now that now it's important to me, and now I can't afford it. But maybe one day I'll be able to. Right. Oh, I'm sure a lot of that movie was real. But yeah, man, Leonardo DiCaprio did a really good job. I mean, all the actors I think did a really good job. Margot Robbie, the little fat dude um, from God, I know he's been in different movies. He's been in Superbad and the movie about the baseball players with Brad Pitt. And he was in Django Unchained. I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, spending all that money, but some people just, you know, some people want to have a high-end computer that can run that kind of shit. 21 Jump Street's another one that's right. Yeah, I forget his name. He's kind of thin now. Like he's thinned out. Like he's not like fat and squishy anymore. He's kind of lean and looks really strange now. All right, let me slow it down since we're gonna make a turn. I liked him a lot in Django Unchained too. He played a small part with the KKK. Cleveland Center. What? We're heading to Chirac. What is his name? Jonah Hill. That's it. Thanks for Googling it. Appreciate it. I was getting ready to look it up. Yeah, Jonah Hill. Yeah, I mean, he's been good in like every movie I've seen him in. He's a good actor. Hey man, congratulations. That's awesome. It's hard getting subs nowadays, man. There's so many channels out there. 20 is a good start. Congratulations. I tell you, one actor I wish that I liked. I really wish I liked Seth Rogen, but his laugh just rubs me. Oh, just every time I hear him laugh, I just want to punch the TV. But I like him as an actor. That's the thing. Like, I like the roles he's been in. Go ahead, man. What you been thinking of? It's a little dangerous when you've been thinking, but go ahead. What you been thinking of? This should be good, Grease. I've been thinking about smoking another joint. Maybe I'll smoke 6 today. I know. I'll tell Grease I'm really 43 tomorrow. And I got a 1940s fucking VW. I got the very first Audi when it came to America in the 1940s. Well, if you never met me or this channel, you'd have a lot of time on your hands. You'd had a lot of I don't know. Maybe you would have bought another car or smoked another joint. There you go. Yeah, I mean, if you never met me, you'd I don't know, you'd have a lot more time doing other things, I'm sure. More important things than just shooting the shit with me. All right, let's increase our speed a little bit. We should be in 2x right now. 10, 12, but yeah, we're going faster. Smoke weed every day. Tony Montana, that's right. He fucked up at the end, man. He was too high on cocaine. And let all them bad guys storm the house. Man, they fucked him up at the end of the movie, man. He was so high on coke, though, man. He absorbed like 50, 60 rounds, and they still couldn't take him down. I feel bad in that one scene in the movie where they went to New York and blew up that guy in the car with his kids and shit. That was a bad scene. That's a great movie, though. Fucking Scarface. You need a guy like me to point your fucking fat fingers at and say, there's the bad guy. That's right, that's right. They didn't blow the guy up, and that caused a big rift between the two. That's right. You're right. That's right. That's right. Tony wouldn't do it. Right. That's right. That's right. I think the guy that was sitting in the car with them, I think he's the guy that played, if you remember, what's the fucking name of, in Breaking Bad, I think he was like the old man that was in the wheelchair. This is not a real flight. I'm just doing a redemption flight because the last 2 times I tried this flight, all these screens went out when I was landing. So I think I have it fixed now to where the screens won't go out. So I'm trying it again. Yeah, what was that guy? The guy, so in Breaking Bad, towards the end, and he was also in Just Call Saul, but he played this Mexican guy that was like a drug kingpin, but when he was in Breaking Bad, he was like paralyzed from the neck down, or he could only like move his finger. God, what was his name, man? He was so good in Scarface too, and he was good in damn, what the fuck is it? Let me. This one I'm gonna look up. That fat fuck Jonah Hill, I didn't really care about too much, but this one I want to look up. Let me see here. Are we still going super fast? No, we're okay. Damn, we still got 206 miles till we descend. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't mind searching it. I'm just gonna look up wheelchair finger guy from Breaking Bad. Uh-oh. Xbox added a new AAA game today. I have to see what it is. Wheelchair. Finger guy from Breaking Bad. Mark Margolis. I think that's his name. Yeah, Mark Margolis. Let me type his name in there so you can. He was the I think he was the one guy. I think he was in hang on, I can't do I can't do two things at once tonight for some reason. No, they don't make shit now. Nah, they don't make movies anywhere close to what they used to make them as. Yeah, Mark Margolis. I believe he was I think he was in Scarface as well. But he was great in Breaking Bad, Mark Margolis. See ya, Aviation. Thanks for stopping by. Keep up the good work. Yeah, breaking. Yep. Mark Margolis. Let me look his name up here. Mark Margolis. Hector Salamanca, that's it. Hector Salamanca. Yeah, he was in Scarface. That's right, he was. Ace Ventura, Detective, Requiem for a Dream. What else was he in? Abe, Stand Up Guys, Beneath, The Abandoned. Could have sworn I saw him in more than. That's right, he was in Oz also. That's right, he was in like the first couple of I'm sorry, the last few seasons of Oz. That's right. That's right. Daredevil. Mickey Blue Eyes. Constantine. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, no worries. All right, we're pulling up on Lake Michigan, it looks like. And we got 183 miles until we descend. Let's kick up the speed a little bit. And we got this crazy ass landing we're getting ready to do. Yeah, boy. Let's bring up the checklist. So we can not have the warning light come on. Let's slow down a little bit. All right, very good. Man, we got a long way to go until we descend still. Jesus Christ. 261. I got a good feeling about this one this time. Now, where are we at versus Chicago when we're landing? Let me see here. Uh-oh. What's your bad news, Frank? Yeah, Chicago's down here somewhere. I already said it. I already said it, Grease. I won't say it again. Right hand to God. I won't say it again this time. I promise. All right, Chicago Midway. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of going over Chicago downtown. Let me. Where else is the satellite map? There's Oak Park. Okay, so there's downtown. Oh yeah, well actually, you know, we might see it. Oh, well, you go get an apple or a potato or. Yeah, you gotta hit the bong, I guess. Play some Cypress Hill in the background and hit that bong, hit it hard. Yeah. And go to the corner store and go buy a couple of Black and Milds or some Swisher Sweets. And just roll a blunt. That's true, man. Real men dry leaves off trees and fucking smoke them. I ain't playing any more music, dude. If you want to hear music, you can. You already got 2 of my videos copyright stricken from asking me to play music. If you want to hear music, my dude, go ahead. You can play it. You can play it on your phone while I'm playing this game, and you can pretend that I'm the one playing it. You'll be so high anyways, you won't know where the music's coming from. Like, hey man, Greg's playing some good shit on fucking the flight simulator tonight. Yeah, the music be coming from your phone. Yeah, no problem. I'll throw it right over to you, Frank. I'll throw it right over to you. No problem, dude. Just keep waiting for it. Keep waiting. All right, let's make sure we're. Oh, now 27C is not being used. 28C is. Wow, right now there's only one runway being used for arrivals in Chicago right now. My goodness. That's crazy. (28C). Wondering if I should switch runways real quick. No, I'll keep the one we have here. That's crazy. They only have one runway in use right now.
Going to 120 decimal tree 5 you'll like Alpha Mike Alpha Heavy.
Hmm.
Chicago Center you'll like Alpha Mike Alpha.
All right, let's see here.
400.
Yeah, I had a really nice bong when I was in high school, man. I was over at my friend's house one day, and I wound up dropping it by accident. Well, it wasn't an accident that I dropped it. I thought it was closer to the ground when I let it go, but it was this glass graphics bong. Used to call it djembe. It was like this psychedelic mushroom guy on the bottom with like this really like fucked up grin, and it was like a foot and a half long glass tube. Man, it was beautiful. Yes, Greece. I have all the world updates installed. I downloaded anything that was Microsoft. If it was Microsoft, it's vanilla. I downloaded it, other than the airplanes that I've already bought. But like no third-party liveries or anything. It was just the stuff from PMDG, the airplanes I bought, and the stuff from Microsoft. But yeah, I have all the world updates installed. All right, we'll leave 272 in, but I think. Oh, that's awesome. A gas mask, man. That is awesome, dude. All right, I'll leave 272 in, but I really think it's 273, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure it does. Grease, why are you asking about the world updates, dude? Is there something you know that I don't know? Yeah, that would have been awesome. 2 o'clock at 41,000 feet. Oh, I see him. Oh, look at that. That's like the first time I've ever been able to see an airplane in the sky like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I checked for updates before I started the night. I didn't see anything. Well, if you have dirty water, it's going to taste pretty shitty, my dude. Or if you're using shitty weed, it's going to taste bad also. We used to do gravity bongs in my friend's pool when I was in high school. You take a gallon-sized milk carton and you cut the bottom off of it, and you put the hitter piece. I'm sorry, you put a tube. I forget exactly how you do it, but somehow you get you put it in like a pool of water, and you pull up, and you have the hitter piece lit. That's what it was. You put the hitter piece in the top right, and you light it like you're lighting a bong, and then you pull it up from the water. So this whole like gallon-sized jug starts filling up with smoke. Then you take the hitter piece out, unscrew the top, put your lips around it, and then go down towards the water. So all that smoke goes like straight up in you. Wow, those things were awesome. God, I haven't thought about a gravity bong in so many years, man. Those things were so much fun. We used to get so fucked up just sitting around my friend's pool. Well, two of my friends had pools, Jordan and Eric. Man, we used to get trashed sitting around those pools, playing all kinds of card games, and we play like spades and hearts. And, if it was just us, sometimes we'd have other people over and kind of chill. But yeah, man, those are some fun days, man. I miss being in high school. I mean, you can make a bong out of almost anything. Oh man, I don't know. Transformer, GI Joe figure, Miss Piggy, but I don't know, dude. They got the KLM for this airplane, I think, for the 787. I don't know. And I think they got a KLM for the A320 also. I don't know why they didn't license it for the other two. It doesn't make sense to me either, my dude. I don't know. It's weird. Especially since Inabuilds and Microsoft went into that A310 together, and they made it as special as they did with being able to operate all these different things. You would think that they would go ahead and put some liveries into it, just maybe 2 or 3. Buzz Lightyear. That's funny. You caught a buzz using Buzz. Yeah, I mean they should have put a few, 2 to 3, maybe handful of liveries into the A310. It didn't even have to be new liveries. It could have been like Pan Am, Eastern Airlines, Alitalia, old airlines that aren't in business anymore. Oh, weird weed. Maybe that's why it tastes weird. Maybe it's got fentanyl in it. Are you hitting that fentanyl shit, Frank? Yeah, blackout weed. That's that fentanyl shit. Yeah, the Emerald 747 is pretty cool. Yeah, you should go ahead and try, Frank. If I don't hear from you for the rest of the night, then I know that you passed out from that weed. Yeah, I don't know, why they put so much time into this airplane if they weren't gonna do anything to make, for deliveries. I mean, it makes no sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me either why they would do all these special things for the A310 if they're not going to put any kind of liveries in. No, I think he's telling you to come over to Greece. I think he wants you to come over. Don't worry, Greece will be there in like 12 hours. All right, we'll see if this plane actually does make this turn. I'm kind of excited, man. I don't want to. I'm not going to jinx it though. Oh, hashish. Oh, I remember doing hashish. I used to love doing hash. We used to put that shit on a paper clip, on a metal paper clip, and light that thing up and put a glass over top of it. And we would let that paper clip with that little bit of hash, we'd light it, put that glass over top of it, let that glass fill up, then put a straw underneath the glass and suck it up through the straw, man. Oh. We used to do that at my restaurant when I was, well, not my restaurant, but I was learning how to be a chef there. We used to do that before dinner service some nights. We would sit there and fucking get all banged out on hash. That restaurant, we wound up growing our own weed too by accident. Like every day we'd be out in the field where like one of the sheds were that we had a lot of the equipment in. We would sit out back and we would smoke weed there. We would just toss the seeds on the ground. And like next thing we knew, like in the springtime, we had these huge plants starting to grow. It's awesome, man. I really had a fun like age 15 to like age 24, maybe 23. Man, that like 8 to 10 years was best time I ever had. Indian hashish, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking tastes like curry. Red fire. Well, that sounds good to me. Let's do it. All right, there's Midway. There's Chicago Midway. There's Chicago O'Hare. There's downtown Chi-Town, Chirac right there.
Going to 120.3 fuel Mike Alpha heavy. Chicago
Oh, I think the screen's kicked off and kicked back on again.
flight level 00.
Did they really? Yeah, I think they did. Because I don't see anything in those sons of bitches. They kicked off and kicked back on again. I wonder if it is PMDG. I don't think it's PMDG. I think it's one of the world updates, to be honest. It might be the Nordic update. I bet you it's the world updates that's doing it. Well, I'm determined to land this motherfucker, so let's uh-oh. Something's going on. That was weird, man. Like my controller quit for a minute. All right, KORD. Activate, execute. Let's go to departure arrival. And we'll do 28 center this time, since that's the one that's being used tonight, and we'll do Vogler. All right, Vogler. All right, let's oh yeah, we're gonna land this one tonight. Can't believe the screens went off again. It's got to be one of the world updates. I mean, that's what a lot of the posts in the forum say, that it's the world update. They're not sure which world update though, but that's why I ran so long without world updates, and I had no issues when I just ran it without the world updates. But something about flying from the handcrafted airport to another handcrafted airport really messes with the simulator for some reason.
127.8 fuel Mike Alpha heavy. Goodbye. Chicago Center fuel Mike Alpha heavy flight level 360.
All right.
Going to 127.55 fuel Mike Alpha heavy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mike Alpha heavy flight
They better fix it soon, that's for sure. Yeah, I think it's from the world updates, to be honest. Or it could be from live weather. I mean, it could be quite a few things. I don't really necessarily think it's from PMDG. I don't really think it's that. But I do think it's from one of the world updates. I think it's either the Germany one or the Nordic one, to be honest. I think it's one of those two. let's circle. Since we're going to be descending for a little while. Circle towards Chicago. It could be the people behind this plane too, because Microsoft or Inabuilds or Asobo, I don't think they made this plane. I think this might have been one of those like third-party livery people. Like if you really look into it, you'll find out. I mean, there's a lot of these airplanes weren't really made by Microsoft. They were made by like these third-party people, and a lot of times they're complete shit. Like I bet you if you look at who made this 787 for this game, you'll be surprised. It's not a rep. I don't think it'd be a reputable company. You shouldn't have the screens kick off when everything is vanilla. All right, let's go to init ref. Let's set up our approach. Reverse weight. Landing reference. No, not this. Let's say 168. Working title? All right, well, if they're good devs, I don't know. Like I said, I really do think it's from the one of those world updates is what's causing this issue. I guarantee you that. Like if I was to run without any of the world updates, I probably wouldn't be having any of these issues, but I don't want to do that. I like having the different airports and the different scenery. Like I like having all that shit. I don't know, man. Might it might boob. It might look like a boob. Yeah, I believe that. But it's got Microsoft's stamp on it, though. That's the thing. You know, it's not like it's like 4 simmers or. I gotcha. You're right, but it still has but Microsoft's stamp is still on that bitch, though. It's not like you're downloading just flights or XYZ company. But whatever. I really don't, doing the regular download is no big deal. Don't get too spicy, Frank. I don't want to get anything. I don't want any kind of marks on my account, man, other than what I've already got on here. Don't get too spicy, my friend. But yeah, I don't know. I just know that before I downloaded all the world updates like a while ago when I erased them all, I really had like 0 issues. So, I don't know. You know, I'm making do with what's available. I'll continue to make do with what's available, and then hopefully at some point they'll come out with a good update or the new one, and it'll resolve all the issues. You know what I mean? I don't really think Frank's getting high. I think he's just bullshitting. You know, there's no way he just smoked something and now he can't type. Maybe though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore now with these mods and the game. Like, I don't know what to believe. Like, it's not that big of a deal that. Well, you said you're a police officer, man. I've run into a lot of police officers in my life. I've never met one of them that smokes weed. Now, granted, it's just become legal in Maryland, so, I don't have that much. Oops, wrong. I don't have that much experience with police officers yet, and smoking weed. But I've never met a cop that smoked weed before. Yeah, we'll see how all this stuff goes with all the new stuff coming out. I have a good feeling that they're gonna fix what they need to.
127 decibel. I feel like alpha,
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah, right. Yeah, blame it on the chief. That's right.
Like alpha, heavy flight level 220.
It's the chief's fault. Chief, smoke 'em. I hope so too. Never know, man. It might be laced with fentanyl, and you'll have the shakes all night. Have to go to the ER, get your stomach pumped. All right, what is the altimeter for this area right now? Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Right. But like, guess who's back, bitch? Remember that bag of weed you sold me? I'm back. All right, 29.79. Yeah, that's true, man. When I was growing up, it was a lot simpler to buy weed. Had like one or two contacts, or I grew it myself. I always knew what I was getting. Yeah, I always knew what I was buying. I either had shake. There was either shake or there was kind bud. The kind bud was the good shit. The shake was the bad shit. But those clouds look terrible. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I'm gonna land this plane, go heat up some dinner, and go watch some WWE wrestling, I think. WWF wrestling from like the late 80s, early 90s. All right, what should I be for Vogler here? Let me look at this this chart here. So Vogler. Oh, I'm not even looking at Vogler for what the fuck? Yeah, 28C Vogler. Oh, 9,000 feet. All right, well, let's go down to 9,000 feet. Let's turn around again. Yeah, go ahead, Frank. That'd be a fun Friday night. Maybe you'll make like the national news, and I'll like, oh man, look, there's Frank. I can got a burnt lip from hitting the bong too hard. Got fucking bruises all on his forehead from not wearing his seatbelt and smashing his new Fury up, his old new Fury.
Alpha Heavy 11,600 feet. Alpha Heavy. Goodbye. Chicago Center, you'll like Alpha Heavy 10,700 feet.
Well, you got that demon car, so there you go. Little fast, but it's all right. All right, we should be on a 273 course when we get into Vogler. So we got to be at 9,000 feet. Oh, wow. Lindu, we're still 28 miles out. Jesus Christ. All right, let's start turning around. I didn't know we're so far away from the airport. Oh, I'm sure. I haven't seen any responses yet, nor do I really care, because the media over here is not really news. It's all propaganda. Yeah, no problem, Frank. If I catch you, I catch you. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Drive safe, my dude. Make me proud out there. Show them the king's the boss. Yeah, that'd be a little difficult. I don't have an iPhone, but you could always record it and put it on YouTube, my dude, and I can catch it there, or Instagram or something like that. Yeah, the network news here in America. It's not really news, man. It's all bought and paid for by the government and big pharma. All right, let's plug in. Let's plug in auto and let's go down to 2300. Capture point according to this chart here, but we'll probably wind up capturing it before then. Let's go down to 220 as well. And now let's click the localizer button. We're too far out for the localizer, I think. Yep. All right, no problem. Reno Air Races? Nah, I didn't buy that. Is that something that's worth buying? I've seen it. I just never thought about buying it. So when we get to this next waypoint, we're still 28 miles away from the airport. So I think that's why the localizer button's not working. Yeah, maybe I'll have to check them out when I get some money. Yeah, I've seen it, but I've never actually given it a try. I like those Top Gun ones though. Those top. Oh, why did I do RTO? I like the Top Gun races. Well, they're really not races. Well, I guess it is. It's a race against the clock. All right, can we click on localizer yet? Hey. All right. Waiting for this DME to show up finally so we can push the localizer button and the land button so we can try to get this plane on the ground. Well, actually, the land button won't work until we until the glide scope shows up as well. But all right, we need to start descending now. So let's put this in for 1,000 feet per minute. All right, there we go. That showed up now, so we can click localizer. Now I think it's 273. They got 272, so we'll see. But I think it's 273. That's what's on the chart, the course. All right, we still got 28 miles. And Frank, you should not look at your phone while you're driving. That's what you should do. Don't worry about what I think while you're driving your car. You should like drive your car and then check me out later. But part of me thinks you're still bullshitting, so I don't really think you're in a car. Yeah, exactly, Grease. Rip Frank. Man, these are some fucking vicious turns to be making, like, to get lined up, man. I don't know why they don't have this program to do it like more gently. That's crazy. All right, by Keenan, we should be at 7,000 feet. So, okay, we're doing okay. Now, I'm not even worried about you flying by an on-duty patrol car, man. Like, if you're not looking at the road and you're looking at your phone, like, that's bad, dude. I mean, I don't mean to sound like an old man, but, like, I am going to sound like an old man right now. Like, shouldn't be staring at your phone, man, while you're driving. Now, if it's up on a mounted bracket type deal and, you know, all that kind of stuff, that's no big deal. But like if you're holding it and staring at it, man, that's bad, bro. That's bad news bears. All right, we're a little low for where we should be at, but I think we're okay. All right, the glide scope has shown up to the party. Let's click approach. And let's slow our descent. All right, glide scope's getting ready to capture. All right, glide scope's captured, localizer's captured. Now we just need to worry about there's Chicago down there. Or they gotta. I have to get in a helicopter one day and fly around down there and see what it looks like. If it looks like real life. But they got a ship out there, like where the port would be. I can see some of the 3D buildings. Hey, no screens again. Motherfuckers. Can I slow down? All right, that still works. All right, good. It could be the photogrammetry with the Series S. I don't know. But we're going to land it. And then I can move on from this flight. I don't have to do this flight anymore. You know what? I was going to pause the game and program in the I don't feel like it. I just want to land and move on with life, man. I just tired of this fucking flight already. Yeah, that's good, Frank. Very good. I'm glad you made the gas station, buddy. Now, if you can make it home safely as high as you are, that'll be great. I should have. I could do that tomorrow. I already know what to do with that flight because I mean that flight. I already know the avionics don't work on that flight. I already know the autopilot and stuff doesn't work on that plane. Now I don't know about the retrofit. Maybe it works on the retrofit plane. I've never tried the retrofit. But it went out again. Look at that. Oh, Stratoliner. Yeah, I could do that tomorrow. The Afghanistan Stratoliner. I'll do that for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna land this with or without screens. Yeah, we can do an Afghanistan Stratoliner flight tomorrow for sure. Oh, look at that. Hang on a second. Let me pause this. That plane right there is frozen in the sky. Watch. That bitch is frozen. Look at that. It's not moving. I gotta, hang on. I gotta take a picture of that. That's not where the airplane should be. Good job, Microsoft. Hold on, we're going for a ride. Yeah, yeah. I can't slow down. Brakes aren't working or anything. Yeah, well, that's why. Oh, these aren't even responding. There we go. Just turn off the fuel. If I could get out and kiss the ground, I would. Wow, what a fucked up flight. Yeah, Tokyo Drift. That's right. All right. Tomorrow would be a much better flight. We are going to do that Afghanistan trip with the Stratoliner. I think that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to do that. For show. All right. Y'all be good. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to pray like hell that I'm going to win the lottery tonight. So I can put both middle fingers up. So working ever again. Be like, fuck you, work. Had enough of you. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I landed. Yeah, the screens were off. Again, throttle didn't work. So I turned the gas off, the fuel off, and that slowed me down. But yeah, we good. We on the ground. I will see y'all tomorrow, about the same time as tonight. If something happens and I won't be on, I'll let you know. But I will see y'all tomorrow, and have a good rest of the Saturday and good Friday night. See y'all later.